5 years past the events of Return of the Jedi, the Empire still looms large in the Mandalorian series, as small sects of the Empire are still attempting to maintain control of what they once dominated. We see this in the Mandalorian primarily through Moff Gideon and the forces that he commands. However, we also learn in the Mandalorian that there are other subsects of the Empire that are separate from his control and his command overall, and that pieces of the Empire still exist in droves throughout the Star Wars galaxy. As it makes sense, seeing as the Empire only officially collapsed 4 years following what we see in the Mandalorian. 4 years prior, essentially. With this, the Empire and what is to come is still an integral part of the Mandalorian story moving forward. What is to come is the arrival of Snoke, the First Order, as well as other forces secretly controlled by Emperor Palpatine, survived in the unknown regions of Exegol. And with this knowledge and foresight, we have a brand new report on what to expect and what is to come in the 3rd season of The Mandalorian. In the 2nd season of The Mandalorian, we even got a hint at the fact that Emperor Palpatine was cloning individuals, as we got a glimpse within an Imperial facility of what appeared to be premature Snoke clones. We know that Snoke is a creature that Emperor Palpatine initially attempted to embody and possess. However, once it was revealed that his consciousness and his raw force strength could not be held within a body like Snoke's, Palpatine determined to use this force sensitive as a puppet of his to reign in the shadows, as Snoke was the face of the First Order. With this, today we have a brand new announcement and reveal for the 3rd season of The Mandalorian thanks to Making Star Wars, who actually has leaked images from the 3rd season of The Mandalorian and a return of a major antagonist in The Last Jedi. Several major antagonists, in fact, as now it's been officially confirmed that the Praetorian Guards will appear in the 3rd season of The Mandalorian. The Praetorians were specially designed soldiers whose sole job it was to protect Supreme Leader Snoke. We also know that the Praetorians are highly specialized and highly powerful fighters, with Snoke and Palpatine having trained them all from a very young age. Making Star Wars has even come right out and said that these are in fact an early version of the Praetorian Guards, with this being one of the major first hints at the rise of the First Order, and this being a major plot point moving forward in the 3rd season of The Mandalorian. I know many fans will not be happy that aspects of the sequel trilogy are now being integrated into The Mandalorian. However, it's one large cohesive story, and I do think if told appropriately, the rise of the First Order through the eyes of Din Djarin and Grogu is an interesting story to tell, with the Praetorian Guards being an interesting facet in order to briefly touch upon this. The elite Praetorian Guards were 8 highly trained human warriors that served as elite personal bodyguards of Supreme Leader Snoke. As combatants, they specialized in several forms of martial arts, such as Terraskaze, and carried various high-tech melee weapons. Not much is known about the history or lineage of the Praetorian Guards, simply that they were inspired by the royal guards that accompanied Emperor Palpatine. All we really know is that they were highly dangerous combatants that could in fact compete with the likes of some of the most gifted force sensitives in the entire galaxy. And now it's been confirmed that both Din Djarin and Grogu will have to come face to face with these dangerous enemies of the First Order, as the burgeoning First Order in that plot appears to be an integral one in The Mandalorian and other Star Wars shows moving forward. But anyway, my friends, what are your thoughts on this? What are your thoughts on Making Star Wars giving us leaked images of an early Praetorian Guard and their helmets, and confirming that yes, these are in fact the Praetorians and they will be in the 3rd season of The Mandalorian? How do you feel about this, and how do you feel about The Mandalorian integrating parts of the sequel trilogy into its story? Do you think the rise of the First Order will be a major plot point of The Mandalorian moving forward, or will this just be a subtle Easter egg for fans? As always, my friends, thank you so much for watching. Hit that subscribe button, and may the Force be with you.